The life and legacy of Chief Obafemi Awolowo. Chief Obafemi Awolowo, remembered fondly as Awo, remains one of the most influential political figures in Nigeria's history. His life is a story of determination, sacrifice, intelligence, and an unshakable belief in the unity of Nigeria. Awo was not just a politician. He was a visionary, a thinker, a reformer, and a man who spent his entire life fighting for justice, fairness, and good governance. Many Nigerians consider him the greatest president the nation never had. This narrative tells the story of his journey from a humble childhood in Iken to becoming one of Africa's most respected statesmen. Early life and childhood. Obafemi Awolowo was born on March 6, 1909, in Ikeni Rimo, present-day Ogun State. His full birth name was Jeremiah Oyenie Obafemi Awolowo. His parents, David Shapalu Awolowo and Mary Awunola, were committed Christians who raised him with strong values of hard work and discipline. Awolowo's early childhood was peaceful until 1920, when tragedy struck. His father died, leaving the family with little money and placing a heavy burden on young Awolowo. The death disrupted his education and forced him into several small jobs to support himself. At a young age, he worked as a firewood seller and even served as a houseboy to different families so he could survive and continue schooling. But even in these difficult moments, Awolowo's brilliance shone through. He consistently topped his classes and gained the reputation of being an exceptionally intelligent student. He was determined to rise from poverty through education, and his hard work laid the foundation for the greatness that would follow. Education and early career. In 1927, Awolowo was admitted to Wesley College in Ibadan, a well-known teacher training college. There, he studied hard, displayed strong leadership qualities, and developed a dislike for injustice or discrimination. He could not tolerate oppression, and this early sensitivity to unfairness later shaped his political ideologies. After graduating, he took several correspondence courses because he could not yet afford to travel abroad. He studied English, commercial studies, and bookkeeping while working as a shorthand typist to save money for further education. In 1944, after years of self-sacrifice and saving, Awolowo traveled to the United Kingdom to study law at the University of London. He worked extremely hard, and in 1946, he successfully earned a Bachelor of Commerce and a Bachelor of Law degree. Later that year, on November 19, 1946, he was called to the bar at the Inner Temple in London. While in the UK, Awolowo wrote one of his most famous works, Path to Nigerian Freedom, 1947. It was one of the earliest books to clearly explain why Nigeria needed federalism. The book made him widely respected across the country, and he eventually rose to leadership positions in these groups. He believed Nigerians deserved freedom, dignity, and opportunity. He wanted a Nigeria where no ethnic group would dominate another. In 1945, he founded Egbe Omo Oduduwa, a cultural organization created to promote Yoruba unity and development. This group helped strengthen Yoruba identity and became a platform for the political revolution Awolowo would later lead. When he returned to Nigeria in 1948, he expanded Egbe Omo Oduduwa all over the Southwest and became a strong voice for Yoruba nationalism. His leadership and passion made him widely admired across the region, founding of the Action Group and rise to premiership. In 1951, Awolowo made a historic move. He founded the Action Group, AG, one of Nigeria's biggest political parties during the colonial era. The party was established to prepare the Western region for self-government and to ensure progress in every sector. In the same year, the Action Group won the elections in the Western region, and Awolowo became the first premier of Western Nigeria. Between 1954 and 1959, Awolowo transformed the Western region completely. His achievements were unmatched at the time. Under his leadership: 1. Free primary education, 1955. Awolowo introduced the first free and compulsory education program in Africa. This single policy transformed millions of lives and made the Western region one of the most educated in the country. 2. Free medical care. He established accessible and affordable health programs across the region. 3. First television station in Africa. He founded Western Nigeria Television, WNTV, in 1959. 4. Liberty Stadium. He built the first modern sports stadium in Nigeria. 5. Industrial growth. He established industrial estates in Ikeja and Bodija, boosting employment and economic growth. 6. Minimum wage. Policy. Awolowo's government introduced Nigeria's first minimum wage system. His administration was known for integrity, efficiency, and transparency. The Western region became the most progressive region in West Africa, and Awolowo became a symbol of visionary leadership, political conflicts, and imprisonment. In 1959, Awolowo resigned as premier and ran for a federal seat in Lagos. He became the leader of the opposition, facing the Northern People's Congress, NPC, and the NCNC. However, trouble soon emerged at home. His deputy, Chief Ladoke Akintola, preferred forming alliances with the federal government. Awolowo opposed this, believing it would weaken the action group. Their disagreement grew into a major political crisis. Akintola was expelled from the party, leading to chaos in the western region. The federal government declared a state of emergency in 1962. Soon after, Awolowo was accused of plotting a coup. He was charged with treasonable felony and sentenced to 10 years in prison in 1963. Many Nigerians believe the trial was politically motivated, but Awolowo accepted the outcome with dignity. Even in prison, he continued reading, writing, and preparing for a future return. In 1967, after the first military coup, General Yakubu Gowon pardoned Awolowo and appointed him as vice chairman of the Federal Executive Council and Minister of Finance. Role in the Nigerian Civil War, 1967-1970. When the eastern region, under Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, declared independence as Biafra, Awolowo played a central role in keeping Nigeria united. He believed secession would lead to the complete breakup of the country. As Minister of Finance, Awolowo strengthened Nigeria's war economy. He supported the economic blockade of Biafra and introduced currency changes to cripple the rebel administration's ability to trade. His decisions were controversial, especially the issue of food blockade, but he insisted unity must be preserved. To this day, his role in the Civil War remains debated, yet historically, his influence on maintaining Nigeria's territorial integrity is undeniable. Post-war political career. After the Civil War, Awolowo continued to serve Nigeria in major capacities. He became Chancellor of the University of Ife, now Obafemi Awolowo University, and Ahmadu Bello University. In 1978, Nigeria prepared to return to civilian rule. Awolowo founded the Unity Party of Nigeria, UPN, and contested for president in 1979 and 1983, but lost both elections to Shehu Shagari. A military coup led by General Buhari in 1983 ended politics again. With that, Awolowo retired permanently from public political life. Books, ideas, and political philosophy. Awolowo was not only a politician, he was a powerful intellectual. His writings remain some of the most important in African political philosophy. His books include Path to Nigerian Freedom, 1947, Awo, an autobiography, 1960, The People's Republic, 1968, The Strategy and Tactics of the People's Republic, 1970. His guiding belief was that true federalism was the only system that could preserve Nigeria's unity. He believed government existed for the welfare of the people, and that education and health were fundamental rights. His slogan was, "Freedom for all, life more abundant." Family life. On December 26, 1937, Awolowo married Hannah Idowu Didiolu Adalana, a strong woman who supported him throughout his career. Their marriage was known for deep love, partnership, and shared passion for justice and education. They had 5 children: Omotola, Oluwole, Ayodele, Tokunbo, and one other child who passed on early. Their home became a place where ideas, discipline, and service to humanity were cultivated. Later, life and death. On May 9, 1987, Chief Obafemi Awolowo died at the age of 78. His death marked the end of an era but began a new chapter in how Nigerians understood leadership, integrity, and patriotism. 3 days after his death, the University of Ife was renamed Obafemi Awolowo University in his honor. Today, statues, roads, schools, institutions, and scholarship programs all over Nigeria bear his name. His newspaper, the Nigerian Tribune, continues to publish. Legacy and lasting impact. Chief Obafemi Awolowo is remembered as the strongest advocate for federalism in Nigeria, the leader who gave Western Nigeria free education, a nationalist who pushed for independence, a brilliant administrator, one of Africa's greatest statesmen, a man whose leadership ideas remain relevant decades after his death. His contributions in education, healthcare, television broadcasting, civil service, and governance shaped modern Nigeria. More importantly, his honesty, discipline, and intellectual rigor set a standard many leaders still admire today. Though he never became president, many, including Chukwuemeka Ojukwu, described him as the best president Nigeria never had. Chief Obafemi Awolowo's life teaches that leadership is service, that knowledge is power, and that determination can carry a person from humble beginnings to unforgettable greatness.